So what is the human? Sounds like a funny question, like a huge and giant and big question. But the way in which we have answered these questions, or this question, what is a human being, seems to be outdated. So historically, we in the modern West have basically assumed that the concept of the human is stabilized by two differentiations, that humans are more than mere nature, and we're set apart from animals and plants on the one hand, and then we are other or different from mere machines on the other side. So on the one side is the human, on the other side are animals and machines. The criterion of differentiation for this was that we humans have what animals and machines don't have, namely we have intelligence, machines have mechanics, and animals have just instinct, so they're kind of enclosed. So this leads to a funny set of binaries or little couples where humans are intelligence, machines have instinct and mechanisms. Humans are free, we're not bound by instinct and mechanism, while animals and machines have necessity. We are subjects in a world composed of objects. We're thinking things in a world of mere things. If you think about the university, you see that there is a faculty of arts, which is concerned with the human only, and in fact it's concerned with the human insofar as it cannot be explained in terms of the natural sciences or engineering. It's this idea of the more and the other. And you have the faculty of science or engineering, which is concerned with everything else in the world, from squids in the ocean, to the formation of clouds, to global weather systems, to rockets, to single-cell organisms and minimally viable microbes, to termites. So we think that today, and that's the basic idea or basic observation from which the transformations of the human program starts, today all of these distinctions, or these two differentiations that we're more than nature and other than machine, fail. I list microbiome because no one quite knows where a human being ends and its microbiome begins. The microbiome would be the number total of the microbes that live in and on your body. So, for example, most of the neurochemicals that we find in our brain, the brain that makes us, so to speak, are actually produced by bacteria living in our gut, which is a very funny idea. Or synthetic biology, we'll talk a lot about this. The organisms that synthetic biology produces don't exist in nature, but they're perfectly natural, as if the distinction between nature and technology or nature and art doesn't quite hold. We're, by any measure, not the only things in the universe that are intelligent. Animal intelligence research has sort of undermined this, and machines think today too and learn and have intelligence. So it's as if the vocabulary, the logic of the human that is implicit in the vocabulary that we have to think about ourselves as human, to experience ourselves as human, to make sense of ourselves as human, doesn't work anymore. There are technical and scientific possibilities that have outgrown them. So we humans appear to be neither more than nature nor other than machine. And so the question is, what is the human? What is it that defines us now? So we designed the transformations of the human program as an effort to place philosophers and artists in science labs or in conversations with scientists in biology, but also in artificial intelligence, so that they together collectively study the understanding of the human or of the world that emerges from AI research, for example, or from biotech research, so that this is not an abstract, arbitrary question, what is the human, and everyone has a feeling or an opinion about it, but that we actually make science and technology visible as unfolding philosophical events.